We're being asked to consider the function f of x is equal to sine squared of kx all over x squared, where x is not equal to 0 and k is a real positive number. We're being asked to show that f is an even function, and then the second part is, given that the limit of f of x as x goes to 0 is 16, find the value of k. So what is an even function? An even function is simply a function that is symmetrical around the y-axis, and therefore if an input of x is equal to 2 or minus 2, it should give the same output. There are many examples of even functions. But what about limits? What do they allow us to do? Well, consider the function x squared minus 1 all over x minus 1. At x is equal to 1, this gives us 0 over 0, which is indeterminate. Now what that actually means is that if you graph out the function, at x is equal to 1, there is technically a very small gap there. You can get infinitely close to 1 from either direction, but right at the value of 1, there is a hole. However, we will want to know, well, what does our graph tend towards? What is the pattern following? So we have ways of solving this, but as you can see in this case, as you go closer and closer to 1, you can see that the output, so the y, tends towards 2. Going back to the question to consider the function f of x is equal to sine squared kx all over x squared, how do we show that it is an even function? Well, as we saw, an even function is one that's symmetrical around the y-axis, and therefore an input minus x should be equal the same as an input of x. And that's exactly what we do. We input minus x into our function and see does it come out the same. So doing that, we have sine squared of minus kx all over minus x squared. Knowing that sine is an odd function and therefore minus the sine of kx is equal to the sine of minus kx, we can substitute that in. Then applying the squared to the top and bottom, so minus sine kx squared is the same as sine squared kx, and minus x all to be squared is the same as x squared. Therefore, the function where the input is minus x is the same as the function of the input of x. You have to write down therefore is even, or some sentence similar to that. For the second part of the question, we're told that the limit of f of x as x goes to 0 is equal to 16, and with that information, can we find k? If we applied that limit to our function, you can see very quickly that a sine squared of 0 is 0, and divided by 0 is undetermined. Therefore, we must change this function somehow before we're able to apply the limit. There's a few different ways of doing this, but I like the method of L'Hopital's rule, where we take the derivative of the numerator and the derivative of the denominator, and we try once again to apply the limit. So if we do that in this case, we end up with the limit as x goes to 0 of the derivative of sine squared kx all over the derivative of x squared. You need to use the chain rule to solve the derivative of sine squared kx, and you'll come out with 2k sine kx times cosine kx all over 2x. Simplifying this a little bit, we've got 2k times the sine of 2kx all over 2x. This uses a rule from trigonometry that's in your formula booklet. If we reapply the limit to this, you can see that once again it goes to undetermined. So we therefore need to just repeat L'Hopital's rule until we get an answer. Taking the derivatives again, I'm using the product rule. You have the limit of x goes to 0 of 2k squared times the cosine squared of kx minus the sine squared of kx all over 2. Now that we no longer have an x in the denominator, you can see that probably this is going to work. Simplifying a bit, you'll see that we end up with the limit of x goes to 0 of 2k squared cosine 2kx all over 2. And as the x goes to 0, this will tend towards just k squared, as the cosine of the angle 0 is simply 1, and then you have 2k squared all over 2, so the 2's cancel. So your limit of your function tends towards k squared. Knowing that k squared is equal to 16, we have that k is equal to 4. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this tutorial made things clearer and helped you tackle this question. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated when more questions are answered. If you have any questions or need any more help, please drop a comment below and I will get back to you. Until next time, keep practicing and good luck.